Yuki here, and today we're going to be playing more Doki Literature Club Plus. Yes, log into our computer. We'll probably play for another hour. And make some more progress. Load game. Who should I show my poem to first? That's Suki. Told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when reading this. When writing this, not reading. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Oh. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school that thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. Aww. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in his poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in that last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Well, that's Suki. We're just an idiot. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. What I should my palm to next? Monica. Hey, Sato. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm settled in. Until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share your palm with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sato. We're all a little embarrassed too, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. I like it, Sato. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes, they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views on the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So, you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning though. So I can see why it would be a kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I had my hair tied and it's just poking the very bottom of my neck, and it's bugging me, so I'm undoing the hair tie. Uncrumpling my hair too. That's not even a good word for it. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be... You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle direction this. What if I told you guys I'm very bad at reading fancy handwriting? Is that sparkle? I'm gonna have to say that's sparkle. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. Real. Blind like a film, left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinals. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. Guess you could say I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And empathy? Yeah, something like that. For your guys' sake and mine, I'm googling what that word means. I don't know either. Epi? Funny meaning. A sudden, intuitive, perceptive, or insight into reality. Oh. Well, that was simple. I hope I got the right definition. I just took the first search that showed up. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming off on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. That is really good writing advice, though. Like, I'll tell you what the walkthrough did. Told me. Okay. Pay attention to the poems if you have any writing bone in your body. In parentheses now. Or even if you're in school taking writing classes. I feel like it's like, you want to learn more about poems? This game has you there. It teaches you a little bit. It teaches you a bit. A lot. I don't know how much it's going to teach us. But you can use their poems as well as... Because I already, with Natsuki's poem, I guess I'll wait till later to go back to that. I'll hold that thought. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We're in Sayori next. D. This is a good poem, Masato. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy, mate. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you. In the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it. Not really into it. Yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Sorry, I was having a really time processing the words into it being separate words. Because I'm like, oh, let me read into. And then I just immediately go to neck. Into it. So I didn't realize. I'll stop talking. See? It's like I said before, Sato. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I thought this was talking about how we have to wake her up half the time. Nope, she's just hungry. Sorry. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Tried my best. Yeah. You mean to say that it was a bad poem? It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's better to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Huh, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I write my poem? Who should I show my poem to next? I saved Yuri for last for a reason. Won't say why. Oh, it's not because she's my least favorite. No. Yuri stares at my poem. A minute passes. Not enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why'd you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. I might take Yuri while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing recognizing new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. And the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Yes, I always like breakfast. Natsuki thought it was nice, and Monica gave actual good feedback, so. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my heavens, it's gonna be so hard to read. Be patient, guys. I have to decipher this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils... Is that tendrils? I hope that's tendrils. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights that have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What? Ah. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Terrible? Not a handwriting beautiful. I'm just not proficient in reading English. Or any language. Like, I'm not bad at reading. I'm just bad at reading anything that isn't print. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I don't just read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also liked the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. If it wasn't too short, I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want you to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Even to ghosts, Yuri. Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Sato. Really? Must totally missed the point. Well, I suppose we glance over it, after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and express their experiences in their work. They usually do tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is more symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Huh, okay. It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew! Guess that's everyone. Let's turn the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I think we did pretty good. Doesn't even know what I wrote. I think we did pretty good compared to Sayori. So this is the literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Aislinn and Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressive change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to their poem. To the desk with one hand. I guess you'd say, fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out all that nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would actually ask someone who actually liked my... If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So I really liked it, and Sato did too. What about Monica? So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And that's how I liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. So he stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're... just jealous that Asada appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Appreciate yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... I was gonna say that loudly, but I don't want my house to hear me say that. You know what? For the sake of the story, I shall read on. As the narrator... Nah, I got this. I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Asato started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Asato? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader and force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Asato. But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Asato? Well? What are you dragging this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whatever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... Help me, Sayori. Okay. My choice is firm. My choice doesn't matter, from what I'm told. But it tells me, since we're doing Natsuki route, we're doing Natsuki, we're gonna side with her. We'll just side with Yuri when we head over to hers. Fair and even. In this case scenario, I would honestly probably choose Help Me Sayori. Because this is not a situation... Yes. Obviously, currying favor with one of these two is a really good way of romancing them, if you want to go down that route. But Help Me Sayori gets me out of the situation without incurring the wrath of one of them. And if I were to click Yuri, I'm probably going to get murdered in my sleep. So, I'm just going to choose Natsuki, because I want her up. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that. Rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? So much, you know. That's not... Natsuki? I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned. Like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sorry, I mean vigorously. Yeah, so? You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejected. What? With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. Fair enough. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Asato. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about you... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with the thing she posted. Sayori and Monica looked away. Anyway, about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I gotta make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. Joshi appreciates Sayori. Pats Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it's worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Asato. Why the heck are you pointing me out? And to be honest, this nice change of pace from lazing around we got a little too used to. So I joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Eh, about what? That the most important thing about the literature club, the most important thing, is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Vice President, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica was right. She was right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Hey everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alrighty. Well, mostly. Sato, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Their poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress out of myself with newfound determination. Sato, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's surely been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? But what happened earlier? Okay, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does the thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that was all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Asato, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds Sayori. That's Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. Jumpy. We don't need to make it perfect, we just need to make it cute. Twirl. Email. Kiss. Strawberry. Anime. Funny. Summer. Giggle. Papa. Blanket. Fluffy. Oh, silly, sir. It's fine. Sweet. Fantasy. Marshmallow. Kawaii. Really fast, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. In the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sato. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hey, I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? Doesn't like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Very nervous to retrieve her coin purse. She fumbles with the latchkey open. Then she turns it upside down. Oh, it didn't spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. You had enough money. First place, you were about to snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry when the excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Ah, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that just means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Pretty It's in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, also, let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. I just didn't mean it like that. I got way too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. But there's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, start, right? There's a little devil inside all of us, is there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere. So he smacks it right in the face and tumbles under the desk! Flap. Yeah. Oh, what was? A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sorry, glanced around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you when I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? That was so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sorry, hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sorry, but then he tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Or switch it over her mouth. I bit my tongue. They're going. Throw a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sorry. Gets out of her seat and then goes back. Natsuki wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie started and Natsuki reaches out to nudge. Sorry, off her. And then takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously just do that? Wow, it feels like Jot's away safely. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, just a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? So that's it, Monica isn't in the clubroom. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Did any of you anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Maybe you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club room over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica glanced at me. Never mind that. I held you up anyway. That's suspicious. Why the heck did she quizzically stare at me of all people? Welcome. Oh, yep, anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing the piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. I also wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Misato. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't mess with anything, did I? No, not really. Just tell you, I'd say, is mischievous key. Escabade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. So, I'll already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back into the brook, Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. Pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand, quickly turns over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. Just want to make sure. You can't blame me for being paranoid. I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? See? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you got, right? What is volume love again? I forget. Oh, the chapter ended when Minori and Alice found? Monica! His voice resonates from to the closet. Peer inside. You know, Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. Teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in the closet. So I had to move some stuff, clean it up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, she's trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. Moving these all back down. There are plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're all pretty to look at, all lined up. What would you... Place that on the top shelf. Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. So he grabs the stool Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and then folds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because it's collapsible design. Okay. Because it's conscious. Careful! I know what I'm doing. Staying on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as well. Natsuki is using her fingers to scoot one of the smaller books to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah. Box only tips. Natsuki barely catches it before the stool wobbles. What? Losing her balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell over, Natsuki's a bit shaking. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. Can reach them, so just... I said, I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forcefully asked me out of the closet. Let's see. Bought some chairs. Dust test it. They're inconvenient to get into the closet. Aha! See, shots over. She says. She has a computer chair. Find it. She rolls its... Oh no. Oh no, no, no. She rolls it onto its wheels back over to the closet. Ah. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But it's art. I've already learned my lesson, so keep my mouth shut. Shh. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. She refuses my help. I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha, there we go. See? I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bend down to put the shelf below. He shuffles, so he catches himself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting there and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Dude, you're not supposed to look! He's an embarrassment to main characters. Force myself to humor her. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. You see, he wraps her arms around the big girl's box set and easily... Or just one on the shelf? Heavy. Here's Sato. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I'll let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Okay. Let me just stand up. So... What do you mean stand up? All the way back. Eh? So she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's like shaking. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try and move. Just give me the box. You perv. Just hit me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. Just swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns to chaos. In a split second, the chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me onto the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. You! Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. Good. She presses her arm straight onto me. Press herself. To prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Good. Gross! Gross! Her fist pounds my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put manga on the top shelf? You trying to kill your club members? Or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, one more thing. It seems like our most recent club members have told a pervert. I hope you're happy. I didn't! So it's impossible for me to explain the whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. Look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease across the page, desperately trying to smooth out. Must have landed on the page. She tries to step back, fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up, sends the book shut. Then she throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. So, Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. See tears in her eye. On her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so Natsuki shakes her head and still looking back. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobbed again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, I'll help you clean this up. I'll move the rest of the manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. Well, we'll set this one aside. This'll help you cheer up a bit, right? You can get started on this once I'm done here. So he looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds strange. Really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. No. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into a box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done. I hoist the box onto the shelf and Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get onto a stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright. That should do it. How about the stool? Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Think about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time. Then I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by everything. How everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention, as usual, and it's time to share poems again. I guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep, even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told ya. Yeah. I returned to my seat, slipped the book into my bag. Does it matter today? Okay, we're gonna start with Natsuki. We're in the same order as last time. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. But now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. It's what's supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then Natsuki slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Sato. Did you do something, Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No? I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. So I could tell why. Because I'm trying to impress Natsuki. I guess he's the poem line. Fine, Sophie picks it up. She reads it too. I smile not fading from her face. I see. You got this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't you like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. You sure you're not cheating, Asato? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Cheating how? Monica! Explain to me! I didn't understand Marika's joke at all. Trust me. I don't think we'll understand for a while. Anyway, what do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something you could think about. Hey! Natsuki comes, snatches the phone out of Monika's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Asato wrote this poem. We're supposed to share with everyone, right? Yeah. Natsuki's face freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Asato is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. You insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki? I'll give you the poem, but it's not fair to Sayori. She hasn't even got to read it yet. So what? I guess Asato's right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. It's my only hobby. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. So I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start talking about spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't have anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Fair enough! Honestly? That's so cute! I don't understand the depth of this poem, but in surface value of it being like discrimination against spider lovers, like I don't like normal spiders. I mean this because I don't like normal spiders. I just don't like spiders in general. I've had a fear of spiders for most of my life. Now I have overcome that fear over the years. It took a lot of work. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Although, I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain the complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Yeah! An ignorant jerk! I guess I'm an ignorant jerk now. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they make fun of you. Or think less of you. Yeah, but like with spider lovers, it's different. Okay, I'm sort of joking. Like, I wouldn't completely and utterly smite someone just because they like spiders. But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be friends with them. But like, this Amy person, for example, who's kind and caring, I could get past the fact they like spiders after they've done all this kind stuff. But if I actively know someone likes spiders, I'm probably going to actively avoid them a little until I confirm they're a decent person. Yeah. That's something that... Okay, I've read this. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? You're right! You're completely right about that. It doesn't matter what people like. But I don't really care. I'm a self-centered person. And I'm not afraid to say that. Makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Fair enough. Like, I'm giving you guys more of my honest feelings this time, instead of just blatantly reading it. I think it's more interesting that way. And maybe we can learn some new things together. So, the stream won't be too much longer. I realize this game's gonna take me probably a month to beat at the rate I'm going. I'm taking my time. I will let you guys know. Fun fact. Actually, I'll wait till later. What do you think? Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of others people can too. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so So consider yourself lucky, okay? Uh-huh. Well, thanks for being honest. But it's supposed to be mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, well. Which I show the poem to next. If I show it to Sayori, I think I lose the poem. So we're gonna go to Monica next. And then Yuri. Oh yeah, Sato. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I got the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. What is this title? Save me? I'm scared to read this. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony. I don't know that word. A meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Road me. What? Monica? I need you to explain the poem to me because I am confused. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm letting you know I have no recollection of these poems. I did have something to say about the first poem, and now the second poem. I'm keeping my mouth shut because I think it's gonna be funnier when we come to a realization. If you've caught on, you know what might be happening in the future. Teehee. Next. Sorry you don't like it. If you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with any space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like you're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Monica? That's not a writing tip. I'm gonna come out and say this. I think that's breaking the third wall. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We're going to Yuri next. Are you still mad at me? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? I don't know. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? Always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time. Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. If it makes it easier for me, if you don't want to express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on the desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she is not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice to abide by that request. Last but not least is Sayori. Ooh, I like this one, Sato. There's some nice feelings in it. I'm good. Does that mean it's better than the others? Let me think. I don't know. Yes, I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by heart. If it makes me feel things, I must know. It must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of anything you like in the first place. Yeah, me either. I really should try giving it some thought. Aw, you want to write something for me? So sweet. Yeah, right. By the way, you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep that. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. But sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for it, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the cloud a little hug. It makes me make a nice rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh, is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Asato. I should write that down then. You can read my poem now. Here. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is start to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding to each one of my hands, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh, that's sad. I think I know the meaning behind this poem, but I'm not sure. I won't convey my thoughts, because I'm uncertain, and I don't want them to get mixed up with my knowledge of the future. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? Okay, my throat's starting to get dry. So when I'm supposed to save for the, we're almost at our next save point in our journey. The save is known as Natsuki Poem 3 save. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Huh. Monica? We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So I is putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who has been coloring a poster holds up for us. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's hard to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of a lot of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better. And better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes it standing in front of a room, sorry, and if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki Yuri remains silent. Sorry, looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that's already Monica. I've been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri, did you really go and sit there? Go on, I didn't faces. Time. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This code is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's go on tonight. The main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of a stage of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable. I go next. Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook. She has my first one. And it's by the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sorry, it looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's it up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down. She walks up quickly over the poem. This is a poem called Yuri Ancient. Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri shakes her voice for saying the poem. So well, I should practically just do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and it insinuates with perfect timing. It's being a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality against her, as if she's promoted even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins in afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard. We must have forgotten. Drink went down the wrong pipe. This game's gonna be the death of me. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Guys, I must say, is the end in sight? I wanted to save at the next save point, but my throat's gonna give out first. And when I mean give out, yesterday my throat felt like it, I wouldn't say cleared up, but got a bit sore from over talking. I'm getting that feeling in my ways. So I think I'm... Hey, that was really good. I think I might just stop here. Well, I do hope you guys, well... Look, we have new themes. Music. These are all of our poems. Yo, Natsuki is the person to make a perfect poem for is the rarest. The most common is Monica. I'm just gonna chill listening to this for a moment. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If the achievement pops, it pops. If it doesn't, it doesn't. For this right now. I just had to listen to this music for a little bit. It's really nice. It's pleasant. I will say, Doki streams are going to be limited to once a day towards the end of my day. The end of my day is right around now. Anywhere from right around 2 AM Eastern Standard to 3 AM Eastern Standard is when I'll start them. If I feel like streaming this. And when I say Doki is limited to 1 a day, it's so I don't lose my voice. I fear losing my voice because it means I have to take a break from streaming for you guys. And I refuse to do that at the moment because of how much time I've had to take off within recent times. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye.